Okay, all right. Hello, everyone. My name is Gaoda Lu. Okay, so everyone can hear me. Today I will use like 10 minutes to finish my overall uh poster for my internship. So firstly, hello everyone, and thank you for being here today. My name is Gaoda Lu. Last summer internship, I completed my internship at Harvard Medical Center, working on a project titled Reducing Recycling Contamination Through Education in a Healthcare Environment. So just let you know that let's start with some context background. Just have a brief understanding on what I'm doing. So hospitals are among the largest generators of solid waste materials in the United States. So according to the healthcare facilities recycling council, American healthcare system produce more than 5 million tons of waste materials every year. Much of that waste, including the clean plastics, cardboard, and packaging materials, which could be recycled, but in practice, there's a large portion of it ends up in the landfill projects because of contamination. So at the hospital project at Harvard Medical Center, where efficiency and safety always comes first, this is not surprising. So staff members are also focusing on patient care. In the rush of daily operations, recycling isn't always a top priority, and that's what it happened. So the question for my project set out to answer the question that how can we make recycling easier, clearer, and more effective for hospital staff members without interrupting their critical work? So my internship took place under the Environmental Service and Sustainability team at Harvard Medical Center. This team is responsible for managing waste streams, implementing sustainability initiatives, and educating staff members across departments. I worked highly closely with the Food and Systems department because the hospital kitchen is one of the most active waste producing areas. During a single meal service, hundreds of items like, for example, gloves, wrappers, and containers are disposed of in the high waste materials. So the project mainly involved in three main phases. First one is baseline waste audits. Next one is the educational intervention plan and the post-intervention assessment. So the first step was to understand the existing conditions. I conducted visual audits of recycling bins in the kitchen and adjacent areas. That means that observing and recording what materials were being placed in the bins and categorizing whether they were correctly sorted, recyclable but misplaced, or contaminated. Each item was documented in an Excel dataset. I noted there are some common errors, such as plastic bags filled with food waste in the recycling bins, disposable gloves mixed with cardboard, or clean plastics thrown in the landfill projects because staff members were unsure if they were recyclable. Next came of the intervention. After reviewing some audit results with the data and with my site supervisor, we are deciding to focusing on the educational intervention plan. So we developed some new signage with the following design principles. First one is using the high contrast visuals of common items. Next one is updated in the color-coded bins, blue for the recycling, black for the landfill projects. Also, we are using some minimal text focusing only on do and don't examples. On the last one is after 2 weeks, like after the initial waste audit, we are repeating another visual audits in the same locations using the same method. This allows for before and after comparison. So although this time frame was too short, but the results showed a very clear improvement. The contamination rate overall decreased noticeably, especially for bins areas near the dish return area. Staff members' feedback was also positive. Several employees mentioned that the new signs made the recycling overall easier to remember. Those items that were previously missorted, like clean food containers, were now being placed correctly. So by the end of my internship, I completed overall 2 full waste audits with the data set summarizing contamination types and frequencies. Also, a set of redesigned recycling and landfill signs now installed in the kitchen areas, and also a brief training guide that can be adapted for the future use. So let's zoom out to the big picture, why this matters beyond hospital, Harborville. So Reducing recycling contamination is about more than just proper sorting. It's about building a culture of sustainability environments where every second counts. So when hospitals take sustainability seriously, it signals leadership in both health and environmental responsibility. Every correctly recycled container meaning that fewer materials were mis-sorted, lower costs, and less carbon dioxide associated with manufacturing new products. At Harvard Medical Center, this project always aligned with the hospital's long-term environmental sustainability goals and demonstrated that small evidence-based interventions can drive into the real change. So looking on to our next steps, looking ahead, the Harvard Medical Center sustainability team plans to extend these educational materials to other departments. So in the future, we would recommend first one is to conducting follow-up audits over a long time period. Next one to incorporating short reminder sessions into monthly staff members settings, and also exploring some incentives or recognition programs for departments with strong recycling performance. Yes, so this experience also shaped my own professional goals. I developed skills in the data collection and analysis, some science communication and visual designing skills, stakeholder engagement, and also with the project coordination within a large organization. It also reinforced my belief that effective sustainability work happens through the people, not just only the policies. To wrap up some service internship, I also learned that by making recycling clearer and more accessible, we are not only focusing on the contamination rates reducing, but also strengthening the overall connection between the healthcare system and environmental responsibility. Lastly, I'm grateful to the Harvard Medical Center over our assessment team, my faculty advisor, Gary Hanberg, my site supervisor, Gabriela Henkels, for their guidance and support throughout the whole project. Thank you for listening, and I'm to be happy to answer any questions. That's it. Okay.